So the MA and postgraduate diploma in medical ethics and palliative care is primarily aimed at medical professionals, people working in the palliative field or have a specialist interest in palliative and end-of-life care. This includes doctors, nurses and other healthcare professionals, but it's not entirely specific towards those professional areas, and anyone with a general interest in palliative care, be they from professions who work with people in palliative and end-of-life settings, or those with future interests such as medical lawyers, they'll all find certain aspects of this course apply specifically to help their career prospects in those areas. We also have an additional certificate in the ethics of palliative care, which is aimed at hospice workers who are running busy professional lives and don't want the burden of taking on the full master's course, so they can instead read for a shorter certificate which involves fewer modules but still joining in with the MA in its general form. So the course aims to improve people's understanding of ethical issues in medicine with a specific onus on palliative care. So we look generally at some of the more important ethical theories to begin with as grounding, and this applies to anyone interested in ethical issues in medicine and healthcare, and indeed social care broadly speaking. And then we look more specifically at issues surrounding palliative care and end-of-life issues that professionals might confront in their daily working lives that are genuinely ethically demanding and problematic, where they've unsure how they should best proceed, or they've been thinking for many years about problems and issues arising from patient care or use of resources. And our courses aim to give you that space to reflect on some of these issues, and also the theoretical background to apply to these issues so that you can work through the problems. We're not guaranteeing that we'll give you answers, but we will certainly give you the means of addressing some of these important moral and legal questions that you're likely to encounter. We have several modes of study for these courses. We offer full-time, part-time and modular approaches to studying. Moreover, there are different variants within the course itself. We have the full MA program, which involves the 4 taught modules. These are taught in blocks, which allow individuals to build their work time around the intensive 3-day taught modules. So you only need to take a few days off every semester in order to fully attend that part of the course. And then there's the independent project of the dissertation, where you choose the topic and you work on it in depth. Part-time students find that this course divides neatly into 2, where they take the 4 taught modules in the first year, 2 each semester, and then the dissertation module in their second year. Full-time students will combine all of this together in 1 year, so they will be taking all 4 taught modules whilst also writing their dissertation. You may also do this modularly, that is, you can take 1 module at a time, or however many number of modules you wish to do per year, although there are some limitations on the order in which you can do those modules. The certificate in the ethics of palliative care that we mentioned only requires you to do 2 of the taught modules, the first and the third taught modules, 1 per semester. So we've had a variety of students from quite a range of backgrounds, professional backgrounds or backgrounds of personal interest, who've taken this course, from very seasoned professionals who are taking up leadership roles and wish to have a greater depth of understanding of some of the important ethical issues, and who are also likely to go on to be constructing and writing guidance for colleagues when it comes to some of the more demanding ethical issues that people are likely to confront when working in palliative and end-of-life care settings. We've had intercalating medics who are interested in this topic and see it as a future specialism whilst they're still completing their initial medical degree. We've had people from nursing backgrounds who want to both address how they might tackle some of the issues they face on a day-to-day basis that have been ethically challenging for them, but also who wish to start to train colleagues, take on these senior leadership roles, and advance their own career prospects through having a master's degree qualification. There have also been a variety of individuals who have general interest in this area and have done this for their own genuine individual personal advancement, including, for example, chaplains or future lawyers who wish to have a better understanding of the ethical implications and theories that underpin many of the legal aspects of working in this area.